And welcome back to Rule the Waves. Hopefully this time we'll have a nice war with Russia, which gets a load more prestige and some more money. Base fuses are apparently confusing. 22 knots for that 9.5 inch armour. So I'm not the only one with light armour. No, we're not giving improved diesels. I'm not selling anything useful. I'll sell like weight gain and stuff like that, but another Caesar class has been laid down. It means Britain are building what, two? Yeah, 2 battleships, 135. They're heavy. Oh no, it's got 3, so yeah. Still quite heavy ships. So France has got no battle cruisers. She's relying on old battleships. Russia's got 1 battleship in service now, 1 just battle cruiser. She's relying on battle cruisers. Super an armoured cruiser. I think it's now time to build a new armoured cruiser. Actually, I need a light cruiser, don't I? That's what I said last time. The leave's only got 6 months to go, so CL I want to keep Stonewall for the bigger one. Sheridan, that's probably spelled horribly wrong, but as she's a light cruiser, I'm only going to make her 15, about 10,000 tons. Let's see what that says. It's more than 8,000 tons. I'm going to make it the maximum 8,000 tons. 27 knots. This armour's going to have to come down like anything. Belt armour down to 5. Turret armour down to 4. Actually, it's just get the computer to auto design a light cruiser. Oh, that's interesting. But I can increase that to, I know it's illegal displacement. 70,000 tons might be illegal. Because this armour here needs to go up. That I might have to live with. These are all single turrets, so I increase that. So I'm still going to be considered a heavy cruiser. Let's go back to auto design. I'm going to have to build a light. That's not too bad, I suppose. 28 knots. We'll save that. We'll take it to Spokane as well. Because they're cheaper. They're much cheaper than anything I'd build. Let's build 4 of them. Oh, that was probably too many. I've got a few months. Be fine. Touching with Russia's dropping like anything. Oh, we'll take over the colony in the Baltic states. Damn you, Russia. America fighting Russia, it's like the Cold War is. Okay, another turn. Is that expansion still building? Oh, it's still got a month left. Okay. I can't afford to go to war with Britain. I've got no good idea how good their Caesar class are. I should probably increase my intelligence on them though. So Northeast Asia, now got a base capacity of 70, which is perfect. So we've got a battleship, a cruiser, 3 light cruisers and 6 destroyers. Japan is the only person who's got more there, that's like it's their home base. So, not bad. The Med. Yeah, I've done everyone here. Really what I want is to take Finland. That's the place I want to be. That gives a bit more budget. Business building another Caesar class. I'd love to know something about the Caesar class. Fortifying Great Britain. Oh. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing like the Caesar class in there. Oh. Hey, General Lee's been commissioned. Oopsie. We're sorry. Right, so General Lee stopped us running out of money straight away. But we're going to have to halt some of these ships. There we go, 2 of them will just keep us ticking over. So I have 2 new battle cruisers in it in 2 years. But I had to reduce spending. So they got 38 guns, but they've rebuilt the Ismail class twice. So they're going behind tech in some ways. Well, hey, more monies. It means I can bring one of you guys back online. General Lee's up, worked up. More explosive shells. Right, do I have enough space? Northeast Asia? Yes, I do. Let's send a battle cruiser and a battleship out to, you know, let's really annoy the Russians by posting our 2 most modern ships on their border. Our 12 inches are better than Russians, but their 9 inches are better than ours. Oh, that's not big thing. That seems fine because we're barely losing any money at the moment. Director's the 2nd battery. And 6-inch guns are done. No, we're not compromising with Russia. Right. So, Saratoga and Delaware are not too far off. At that point, I'm probably going to introduce a new battleship class, I think. It's 1916. Reduce endurance. Naval 1% saved. Germany building the Von der Tank class. Russia is still well behind us, although their battlecruiser is 1,000 tons heavier than ours. I'm still willing to bet ours will win. Reduces penalty for more than ship firing. That's the type of breakthrough you can't buy. Italy apparently having a bit of a battleship crisis. Marcelino Colon has been laid down. Increased naval spending. We're getting over 200 million. That's over 200 billion. No, it says 200 million. Yeah, 2 billion? Can't remember what the American billion is. God, damn it. Can I afford to accelerate the construction of these two ships? Just about. So the two Reichswehrers in 21 months. Battlecruisers seem to be the flavour of the month at the moment. So, they've rebuilt their ships a couple of times. Saratoga's in, Spokane's in. Why would they not want? Oh, okay. And when the investment level's gone up quite a bit. Alright, well, I know we're making 2 million, but one more month will get us the Delaware as well. We can beat Russia. Fine. So, I know the Delaware's just been released, but they're 10-13 inch guns in an old formation. Their armour's quite light, as someone pointed out on the forums. But I think I can beat this now. They're only 21,000 tons, I can now build something a lot bigger. So, Stonewall class. So, belt armour. Their Stonewalls, they're going to be heavy. Deck's going to be up to 7 inches. Conning tower up to 10. Turrets, I want at least 10 inches on the turrets, with 5 inches on the turret top. The guns are going to be our 16-inch guns, because we can get that. So we have a forward, port forward, aft, starboard aft, and midships. So I click on one then. Add turrets, forward, forward superimposed, aft, aft superimposed, midships. Let's clear the superstructure while I'm here. And the turret, yeah, funnels. I can get better torpedo defences. At this point she's far too heavy. Let's eliminate that midships turret. And okay, maybe we don't need 10 tons of armour. And maybe not 7 tons of armour on there. There's no plunging fire yet. Make her an oil engine. Built for normal. Oh, that's why she's 22 knots, I think. I only have to drop turrets by about half an inch to get that. Okay, maybe turret top by half an inch as well. There we go. Actually, can free up some armour by reducing that gun thing. Next question. If I clear turrets again, I can get triple turrets. Can I get forward, superimposed, aft, aft superimposed, triples? Not really. Not on 16. I can get to 15 now. Okay. Make it back to doubles. Forward, forward superimposed, aft, aft centerline superimposed. Will that look a little less stupid? No, we'll just go with the aft superimposed. I don't know why they're laying it. That's better. That gives 8 16-inch gun, 15-inch, oh no, 16-inch guns. What secondary armament? Oh, I got 2. Right, okay. Put them in double turrets. Take them up to 10-inch. With a secondary director. Right, that's interesting. I love how 70 tons doesn't really get you much anymore. Okay, this is an expensive ship. 120 million it's going to cost. I don't want cramped. I still want sloped deck. So, that's going to have to be that, I think. One piece of superstructure there. Kind of the that there. Then I want a nice little box here for my turrets. My funnel, sorry. Okay, be like that. So, funnels. Make a full funnel. That's going to annoy me if I don't fix it now. It's not too bad. I've got one superstructure which I'm putting online. Right. Those secondary 10 inches. Oh, okay, be like that. We'll have none of those and we'll have some more armour on the deck, shall we? Okay, maybe we can't have any more armour on the deck. Right, let's stop with the turrets and the actual turrets themselves. Here we go. Now, she's a big ass ship, but She can do some damage. Oh. I like it. Right. But there's nothing in the turrets. Okay, we can only afford to build one. Maybe when the war comes I'll be able to commission a second one. But I can't afford to accelerate the construction, which saves 3 months. Oh, cooperation, because I don't want war with Germany as well. You bastards. You absolute bastards. You wait till I commission the stone wall, which would have had 2 extra 10-inch turrets. But no. Saratoga's worked up. We can afford a bit more attention from Japan for a bit of prestige. I want more events to annoy Russia. Right. So where's put Saratoga? I thought I told you to move to the Northeast Asia. Saratoga. Have I got room in the Med? No, I haven't got room in the Med. I've got room in the Caribbean, which is a bit closer. Or I should move her to the Delaware. It's worked up. So Delaware I'm going to move over to the East Coast. Increased elevation. See, we could end up with war with France and Britain. I'm going to have to be really careful. Oopsie. He says really careful, and then I accidentally put a ward in charge of the Virgin Islands. What can I say? Ah, war. Excellent. So we may be at war, but we've got 4 battleships to the dreadnoughts to the Russians 1. We've got 2 battle cruisers each. We've got more of everything else. I'm actually going to commission a couple of medium-range subs. Right, let's see what happens when we actually... 15 required for him. Okay. That means Russia's got a lot of subs if I need 15. I could probably afford to put all those. Coastal Patrol. 1 more. There we go. Let's see what we've got. The General Lee. Right out of the bat. Let's have a look at her on the water. 10 12-inch guns. Apparently they're steaming a long way from their base. Unknown ship sighted. Oh, good lord. Okay, we came in a little close. I want the lead to turn. I'm going to take control of these destroyers. Going to go them up to squadron maximum and send them in. Minneapolis. What class are you? The Stuart class. I don't think we've seen the Stuart class in action. Ooh. That was a bad series of hits. Okay, so it's currently 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Actually, 2 o'clock in the morning, isn't it? Local time. I was reading GMT. Whereas the actual local time is 11 o'clock at night. So I'm used to playing this as European powers fighting in Europe. So they're blocky class destroyers. Annapolis is getting hit hard. Although the Lee seems to have taken out whatever this cruiser light is. Okay, mini. Break off. There's an enemy battleship in here as well. Okay, so that light cruiser wasn't a light cruiser, it was actually a destroyer. And that battleship is actually a class armoured cruiser. She's got a lot of guns, but they're mostly small. She's an old style. Those 6-10 inches, what's her armour like? Oh my god, that's paper. 4.5-inch belt armour. She's up against the General Lee, who's got 11.5-inch and 10-12-inch guns. General Lee, accelerate to overhaul her. Although maybe I should have put some more on the superstructure, because that's a pass-through shot from whatever's just come up from the north. Alright, let's whack you back on AI control, because hopefully you'll fire off a few torpedoes. Okay, the Hopkins been smashed. Alright. Structure and flotation damage. All the guns are online. She just needs to overtake these things. And ooh, that's what everything hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. 14 hits from 10 guns. So this has been a bit of an odd one. It's either misreporting or it's kind of modelling shells going through the ship twice if they hit the superstructure. But she's a dead ship. Let's move back in and make sure we can finish her off. My guys are apparently useless at flipping hitting things with torpedoes. Got me sinking. But all the turrets are out pretty much. And the Lee's going to fire some more ammunition. I'd be more worried about ammunition if this wasn't a short little scenario. I'm just going to run now. The rest of them will have, yeah, buggered off. So, just got to wait for it to sink. go ultra fast. And then actually just turn around. Okay, so it looks like the lead can't maintain their speed for that long. But we'll go see if we can find anything else to sink. Near Port Arthur. Near the end of the scenario anyway. Heavy damage to a cruiser and a destroyer, but we sank a destroyer and a Russian heavy cruiser. Nice major victory. Oh, this is how you get some better detail on them. Yeah. Rudder jammed. Okay. What are the little destroyers like? Still 400-ton destroyers. That's a great way to start. And our ships. Right. I think it's time to send these guys out on raiding duties. And some of the Mediterranean fleet as well. Okay, active fleet. We'll send the Huntington out on raiding. Okay, that'll do for now. Got another war. Sank another Russian ship. I'm going to push for a bit longer war this time. Rack up that prestige. Right, so I want more of this area, basically. I want Kamchatka. See you next time.